that like I can never get it to dissolve all the way. So I literally have to like stir, drink, stir, drink, like stir, drink, stir, drink, like stir, drink, stir, drink.
Hey yo, run it up. Hey yo, run it up. Hey yo, run it up.
Purchase your tracks today.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
That's
the dance though. That's the dance right there.
But yeah, so it was a lot of work for me to do that.
Sure.
But
Hello. Welcome to Mass Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I was told to tell you what shirt I have on. I have my Black Wall Street shirt. If you don't know what Black Wall Street is, please look it up. There's a lot to go into. I have a lot to say about it, but we don't have that much time. So, and these are my friends. Say hello, friends.
What's up, friends? It's your boy Evan Hamataki. I've been burnt by the sun like 6 times this week. Can Mother Nature just like fuck herself and leave me alone, please? I'm tired.
How are white people allergic to the sun? Anyways, yeah, this is your boy CJ, aka the reason your mom don't need a thigh master. So I be working them thighs.
Oh my God.
Hey friends, it's your girl Cam, and I am completely okay in the sun.
Fuck you, Cam.
I'm Kendra, aka the HNIC, because I am the head nigga in charge. Put some respect on my name. And I'm also Rapper the Game's wife, aka Child's mom, aka his sex slave. You respond back to my DM that I sent you on April 19th, 2020 at 8:08 p.m. and April 19th, 2021 at 9:38 p.m. You somewhere in Calabasas. I almost came to see you last month, but I didn't have time. But you know what time it is.
Damn!
I love her.
Shit.
Oh,
God.
Know the time.
Know
the time. Know the date. Shit.
She said I kept receipts.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
So this is Mass Debaters, home of community debates. We've debated some of the most likely topics, like the 2 topics we have today. Today we're just going to do actually 1 topic, and we're going to interview the lovely stand-up. We'll interview the lovely stand-up Kendra. So before we start, how many times when people hear your last name they start dancing?
I hated my last name for so long.
Listen.
I hated my last name for so long. You know, because I don't know how to crump. I'm part of the Rhythmless Nation. If you all have ever seen my videos on IG, that's why I never became a stripper. I got 2 left feet. I was the first stripper in history being a hot change. You would have thought I was working for a nonprofit organization now. Okay, so I don't try to, you know. I do want to be a stripper. I'm gonna go strip for one time, one day, just see how much money I make. And after that, I'm retired. I'm gonna be the first virgin stripper. My throat's not a virgin, but my cat is. You know, I just like to get it licked. Because my motto is this: head is heads on, it puts me to bed. Deal.
Oh, right. Well, with that being said, this is topic.
Yeah. Hey, you don't need feet to be a stripper. Just saying.
First topic. We are doing the best woman comedian.
I said comedian Miss Pat. Woman's also from Atlanta. She to me is freaking amazing. She's about as raw as me, but I'm a little bit raw. But at the same time, she's kind of like my shero in a way. She's like a part of me. You know, she don't mind knocking out, you know, anybody, you know, for her man. Like she's like this gangster hood type old ass lady, right? Like someone I strive to be. I don't want to knock people out of my cane. I want to sock you upside the head with this fist. That's how I feel like she is. But she's amazing. She is amazing. Found her off the Breakfast Club, and I just really admire her. And her comedy is just so amazing. And it's like feels like soul food, you know. So that's all I'll say about that.
First things first, I love Miss Pat. She's fucking hilarious. You know, when you can actually find her shit. You know, and that's the problem. Like, you know, it took forever to find like anything more than like the same clips off the same 2 stand-ups, like one I'd already seen. So it was just, you know, I didn't really find her like do any stand-up. You know, got a lot of her doing interviews, but yeah, that's that thing. So I can't consider her like the best, you know, the best female comic. She's great, but nowhere near the best. And, you know, it's that hard to find any like new shit, not the same shit over and over again. I'm sorry, it can't be number one.
So I ranked this as mainly 3 topics, and that was stand-up, movies and TV shows, and overall just funny, like interviews, period. Whatever she does is just hilarious. Tweets, period. Miss Pat's fucking hilarious. Let's get that shit straight right there. Miss Pat is hilarious. The small stand-up she has, the 2 movie roles that she has, which not movie, but TV roles, which on Star that she had, and she's come out with a new show called Miss Pat, actually. So yes, Miss Pat is funny. However, CJ is right, and I hate to say that a lot, but CJ is right. There's not a lot from Miss Pat to make her the best to me. However, I'm not saying she's not funny. She's fucking hilarious. She's probably out of her hilarity, probably the third person on this list. However, because she didn't do a lot more with her, with like I said, with TV shows, stand up, and just after being just funny, I can't put her number 1. However, if you haven't watched the interview she did with Joe Rogan, that shit was hilarious. That shit was fucking funny as hell. That Joe Rogan interview was hilarious. So I'll give her that.
It's been said multiple times so far that it's just hard to find a deep backlog of her material. But I mean, I watched the performances she did at Gotham from a couple years back. Even though it was the same jokes, it's still interesting to see the way she tells them. You know, when she was talking about how she thought she got her nipple caught on a fence, but she actually got shot through her nipple. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. No, she was actually someone I had never heard of before, and she's very funny. I like those comedians who are just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it how I say it. Because it's real life. Real life isn't always rehearsed. Real life isn't always planned. So I like the comedians who just say what the fuck they want to say. And Miss Pat, to me, from the stuff I saw, was funny. I didn't know she did any TV roles, and I didn't know she had any upcoming projects. But like DeAndre said, the interview she did with Joe Rogan was great. A lot of the shit Joe Rogan does on his show introduces people to a lot of people they never knew about. And Miss Pat, to me, is someone who genuinely surprised me.
Not that there's much left in this well to say, because it pretty much pulled all the same things. It took a little bit of effort to find Miss Pat, but I'm so glad that Kendra chose her, because she is now officially on my radar. Like, I'm never going back. She's hilarious. And you guys are 110% right. Only thing about Miss Pat is not, and this may be the reason why she's not as big as she could be with it being this damn funny. Not everybody gonna be able to like swallow this humor. Okay, she is definitely Southern. Okay. And there are moments where I think in one of the stand-ups she was like, "Don't worry, white people. That's just what people say." Because you could tell like some people like just couldn't swallow that joke the right way because of the way. Like I was just like, But is that really her problem?
Which
Nope.
is
So anyway.
it's crazy because that performance she did at the Gotham Club, it was like majority white people at that club, and they were fucking dying at everything she was saying. Like she had this one white girl in the front having a heart attack over the titty joke.
Yeah, she even told one girl, she's like, "You would have died," because I was just like, oh.
That was cold.
Like being that I live in Georgia, if she does shows here, know that I will definitely be like, ticket needed. But yeah, no, I'm for her. I don't. And again, it's the same thing that everybody's already been saying. Let me slow down so I can actually make sense. She can't be number one with where she is now, but give her a little bit of time. She might make it. If she takes the right steps, Miss Pat can be up here with that level of comedy. She's fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna give her some time. We gonna see. My choice is kind of sentimental.
I know exactly why too.
Not kind of. Definitely sentimental. Nicole Randall Johnson. Okay, if you don't know who she is, you probably do, and just don't know that that's her name, because she spent a very long time on Mad TV making me cry and laugh at the same time.
Well, your boyfriend.
Okay? Like, there are so many things that she did that to this day is in me and my best friend's repertoire, like those inside jokes that like last forever. 10 years later, you making the same joke. They're her jokes. Okay. She is, I feel like back then they had like this catalog of Black women allowed to be funny. Okay. It was about 10 people max at any point in time. And really it was 5. Okay. 5 is impossible. And she was a steady on that list for a very long time, but still at the same time underrated somehow, which I hate that for her. But no, love her all day, every day, as a woman, as a man, as an alien, whatever character she's putting on, she's gonna make you like laugh your fucking ass off. It's always hilarious. I've never seen her fail. So yeah, that's my choice. That's my girl.
I had to look up who this person was when I was given, the name initially. And I looked up on Mad TV and I was like, I was trying. I went through a few videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go watch a funny cartoon to make up for this woman. I couldn't. I'm like going. Wait, hold on. Calm your tits. Calm your little B cup tits over there. Listen. I kept thinking, I was like, let me try to find like a stand-up of hers. YouTube will have some. Okay. YouTube didn't have none because they knew she was trash. All right. So that's my answer and I'm sticking to it.
Good luck following that, CJ.
Oh no. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, yeah, I was kind of mad. Like, no, I was waiting.
Mad
like,
TV.
Like, yeah, no. It took what was she popped up? I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I think I remember her. She looks familiar. Yeah, couldn't find no stand up, and like I found just a bunch of clips from Mad TV, and like most of them was mad corny. I was like, for real, like this is really your pick? And like, yeah, I guess it has to be sentimental because like I did not find her hella funny. Like I did not think she should be on this list at all, honestly.
I just want there to be a very quick moment where I say we need to save this moment where CJ's talking about somebody else being corny. I'm gonna need that for later.
Spice Girls got ran over by a reindeer.
Right, exactly.
No, she doesn't have any stand-ups, so that brings her down a little bit. Which, again, to be a comedian, I would love it. However, Cam is right about a couple of things. One, her on Mad TV, and her writing from Mad TV, because she wrote at least 33 episodes from Mad TV, wrote on 33 episodes from Mad TV, and all of them did slap. What brings her down, like I said, she doesn't have stand-up, nor she have memorable roles outside of me personally. Her role and role model when she was the black kid's mom. That's it.
Oh shit, she was.
Yeah. And
oh my god,
it was really a funny role though.
She was hilarious. So you touched my cub. I started scratching. Like, listen, she had funny parts. It wasn't the best thing ever, but it was However, do I think she's number one? No, I do not think she's number one. Nowhere near, actually. However, I'm not going to bash on it too well because I know the backstory of Mad TV and she wrote for Mad TV. So again, number one, no. However, I respect it.
Well, Cam, I'm not gonna bag on you on this one. It's a sentimentality. It's a sentimental. Fuck. It's a sentimentality. Thing. There you go. It's a sentimentality thing. Listen, where your boyfriend at? Is she giving you Mike and Nice? Oh, you like Mike and Nice? I'm sorry. Like, yes, she doesn't have the greatest backlog. Everyone has said that. She hasn't really done anything outside Mad TV, but she has arguably one of the more iconic characters from Mad TV when she did the "Can I Have Your Number" guy. It's tough to put her super high up when there are heavy hitters still coming, and there are plenty of heavy hitters, in my opinion, that weren't on these lists. But she's not bad. She's one of those made for TV kind of characters where she does really well in those short little time spans. Where it's like, I'm curious if she can hold her own in like a 60-minute set or something like that. If that's kind of why she stayed away from the stage, or if she just never was really like one for telling jokes in front of a crowd type stuff. So I would love to have seen more.
Was making more money on Mad TV. That's why.
I mean, hey, you go where it pays. Like Miss Pass said, it was either sell my body or sell drugs, and I chose which one sold more. So no, I understand where everyone's coming from, but I actually don't mind this pick because it brings back memories from Mad TV for me.
Yeah.
So
can I get the digits which if entered telephonically will patch me through to you, which means you'll be a beautiful ass number? Can I have it?
That's a French ass name, Yvonne.
Burnt into my brain like as a my croissant, my little croissant.
Croissant.
All right. First off, I got some honorable mentions. Yeah. I don't know everybody sleeping on that. All right, for one, Leslie Jones. Yeah, I can't even say shit, but she's funny as hell. Ugly as shit, but she's funny as hell. Lunel.
Wow.
Like, all right, then there's Lunel, Sarah Silverman, and Joan Rivers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dude. That old bitch is funny as hell.
Joan Rivers is
that
racist.
Old bitch is funny as hell.
She's racist as fuck.
That old bitch funny as hell.
Racist as fuck.
Yeah. Man, you think everybody racist?
Not you.
Listen, racist is all hell. Joan Rivers is racist as fuck.
No, but Dre of all people does not think everyone's racist.
I don't.
See, Dre is the kind of person like that actually like is not like that at all. I don't know where the hell you got that.
That's my point exactly. Because listen, I don't give a damn what you say. Joan, listen, if you ever listen to Joan Rivers, Joan Rivers was racist comedians. No, wrong. Some jokes are funny, but she's racist as fuck though.
Oh, it's America.
I know, yeah, that wasn't the point. The point was
no, just like
funny.
The funniest
funny.
comedians be saying the worst shit.
Yeah.
So like,
you're 100% right.
For real.
100% right.
For real.
What?
All right, now Community Nachos, yeah, is the only white chick on this fucking on this fucking list. Yeah. Fucking Iliza Shlesinger. I don't give a fuck. I think she's funny.
You say not surprised, but out of everyone here, you would have expected me to pick the white girl.
No,
incorrect.
Nope.
No.
When it comes
to
you know me.
Comedy,
you know me.
music, and certain things. It's certain things. CJ is actually the white guy here.
Yeah. Hey, I go. I like white girls. All right, I like white girls.
God.
No, you're wrong. I'll fuck any girl.
Where the white women at?
More attractive than white girls.
Like,
yeah. Hey,
you never mentioned that. Like,
all right, yeah. Actually, no, that's one of the reasons why I like her. She's fucking funny as shit, and gives you a lot of insight into fucking how crazy white girls think. You know, which was something I love. You know, because like I said, I like white girls. You know, I like my girls like I like my coffee as white as Evan's wife. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. Like white. But I don't know. There's just I like her goofiness, you know, and the fact she's not afraid to make fun of herself. And the goofy fucking noises. It's stupid as shit, but the goofy noises. It's just her own like shit. It's just hilarious. And she comes out with new material like frequently. So it's not the same old thing all the time. It's like a lot of new stuff, and I think it's great.
God honest truth, this is gonna last. Now, God honest truth, this pick is gonna last. Not even gonna lie to you. Out of everybody's on this list, this pick is gonna last for a couple of reasons. One, and I can't stress this enough. She is not fucking funny. There's no ha to this at all. All right, at least with Cam's pick, I can laugh and because Mad TV. There's nothing she did. Every stand up was not funny. Even some of her movie roles, which I have some, which is the family one and Spencer Confidential with Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg
wasn't funny in them. She is
can never resist that.
Yeah, she cannot. She was not funny at all. To me, she was not funny at all. Her movies are not funny. Some of her interviews, definitely not funny. Like overall, she's not funny to me. Period. Like the hands down, no chuckles. Like basically, it's my version of dry pussy. Like it was nothing. Not a damn thing. Not even half a chub. Nothing.
Dre's right. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, everyone knows me. Everyone knows I like beautiful. Everyone knows I like beautiful women. My wife's a beautiful woman. Cam's beautiful. Ken's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful to me. But I mean, to me, Iliza's easy on the eyes, but not easy on the ears. I was never fond of her. As a comedian, I didn't think her jokes landed as hard as some of the other women who were around in stand-up comedy. Everyone knows I have a huge detest for Amy Schumer, but even Amy Schumer's funnier than her. So, CJ, I'm surprised you picked her over Sarah Silverman, to be 100% honest. Sarah Silverman was great. Is
she dead?
No, she was definitely dead.
It was
sorry, she is. She still is funny.
Yeah,
or she is no longer funny.
Her last stand up was kind of hit or miss, but at least she had a stand up that was hit or miss instead of Iliza Schlesinger's.
I thought Iliza was funny though. That's why I picked her.
But I will give you the benefit of she was a good TV host because she hosted a couple of game shows that I watched at one point in time. Maybe it was just one, and I didn't mind it. I thought she was a better host than some of the TV hosts I've seen.
I had never heard of her before. But that's
Still
okay.
ain't heard of her.
I had never heard of Miss Pat, but she was great. I watched a couple things. I try to give everybody an equal amount of time. My research or brush up. She's not funny, and she relies heavily on those sounds that you think are so cute, CJ, to try to land a joke because it has no landing. She tries to just make it she tries to just use a funny voice as the hit line. And I'm just like, that's not how this shit works. Because you still didn't finish the joke. She's just making bird noises and shit and interrupting herself with another voice, but not I see potential, but she's not there yet. And then on top of it, her body is distracting for me because she has no ass. None.
Oh no.
At all.
I agree.
You look back there and you would think that you ordered a package and a piece was missing. She ain't got no ass. Okay. It's a 27-piece set and there's 26 pieces on stage. She ain't got no ass at all.
At the ironing board.
On top of it, one of them, she has a very bad ponytail. And as a Black woman, I'm just like, you making money, sis. What the fuck is that? I couldn't. But I know that, it's different on the vanilla side of life. So I try not to hold that against her. But the best thing about watching that was I think now I know what a flamingo sounds like, maybe. Or wait, no, peacock or something. But I still don't. I don't know if that shit is real. That bird call might have been trash. But if it was a good bird call, at least I heard a peacock bird call. Cool. But that's not what I came for at fucking all. This is not Animal Planet. Yeah, maybe she's a better TV host. I've just said, she has personality, but the jokes are just not complete. And I don't like that.
We got to snap on that. I got to snap on that because I agree with everybody. I said, who the hell is this, right? Didn't know who the hell this woman was, right? This is what you call sucking a dick to get to where you're at.
Oh!
Okay, because there ain't no reason as to why She made it this far. Okay, I got a cat, the one that flies at people, says meow, makes up to 100 different sounds, scratches up furniture. Listen, my cat can make me laugh better than her. I'm sitting here, I said, okay, give it about a minute or two. Let me see if a joke kicks in. She didn't said about 10, 15 jokes in 1 minute, and I'm like, oh, I was falling asleep. I felt drool seeping out my mouth. I had to go get like a little wet floor sign. Okay, as you know, my mouth it gets really wet. All right, back to the story. Had to go get a wet floor sign, right? And then I realized, like, bro, let me go to somewhere else. And I'm like, why are these people not booing her like they did the guy off Seinfeld? Like, we kept saying the N-word, and he was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because I could just tell with this chick, the wheels on her bus don't go round and round. Okay, she needs to find something better to do. Okay. Then she said she ended up, she was like, I looked at the one like back in 2017, and she said somehow she got engaged. Like, I wonder, did her then boyfriend, now husband, like, did he like talk her out and say, babe, you're not funny? Or like every time they like did it, like he felt her like make her laugh, like, you know what, she is kind of funny, you know, sounds funny, you know, I don't know if it's her, you know, the cooches smell a little funny, or she tells jokes, but either way it goes, throw it away. On a scale of 1 to 10, minus 100.
Damn.
No.
Wow.
Really quick, I know why she gets laughs and applauses, because she puts a whole bunch of like positive shit in here that ain't got nothing to do with the joke. Like, real quick, this joke is not against people like this. I want you to know, if you're that person, be your own person. Everybody's like, yes, public, like, all right, she's being politically correct and getting claps for that shit, but it's not the joke part of the show. She always has some little politically correct disclaimer, and everyone claps for that shit. And I'm just like, but can we get back to the jokes, though?
They're paying her.
I'm saying
they're paying the audience to do that. That's what she's doing.
Yo, y'all
she's trying a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, we are not
her audience.
Yes, we're not. All right.
Well, wait, I said Ponzi scheme, though. That's what I'm
saying. That's what she's doing. It's a Ponzi scheme. Those people are in a cult. Okay, she's funny. You guys know who Jim Jones? Y'all know who Jim Jones, the white man, like back in the 60s, who had killed all those people. That's what she's doing. Jim Jones passed the baton to her, and she's got those people killed off and everything else.
Was Jim Jones the Kool-Aid guy?
Yeah, well, it was Kool-Aid guy, right?
No, yeah. it was a wigger. He probably said the N-word too. So he's a wigger, white nigga.
So
okay, that's what he is.
Yes, Jim Jones was the guy who orchestrated the mass suicide at Johannesburg.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes, that was Jim Jones.
I mentioned this. I do. Shout out to Maya Rudolph, my African. I love fucking Maya Rudolph.
I'm sick of you and your Africans.
She is African. Shout out to, I'm not gonna lie, man, only white girl. Well, sorry, that's not a lie. I have 2 white girls on here. My other white girl is Tina Fey.
Bitch.
Tina Fey. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love Tina Fey.
Fucking motherfucker, you stole her.
I love Tina Fey. I want to listen, real shit. The only listen. She, for some reason,
you trying to say Tina Fey can get it?
Tina Fey can get it. I'm not gonna lie.
Tina Fey can get it.
Tina Fey can get it.
I want clarification on this. Can Tina Fey get it because you think she's funny, or you like how she looked?
She's still good looking too.
Because if she laughed you out your drawers, I'm about to laugh my fucking ass off.
Both of them.
So I'm not gonna lie. Tina Fey is sexier because she is funny. That is true. However, though, she had that
balance in the world of a man that got laughed out his drawers.
I like nerds, and like she's the ultimate nerd, and that shit's sexy to me. So like that shit is beautiful. I will fuck the shit out of Tina Fey. Give me a chance.
Can I watch that? I want to see how that happens. Like, do you be moaning and groaning when you have sex? You look like you be growling and stuff.
Not growling.
Wow.
Not growling, Jesus.
I don't know. I don't want to get it.
Snoring that night. I feel like you would think. I feel like you a thick old man.
He's an old man. It might be more of a grown.
No, real shit.
It's my back.
No, real shit. It might be a growl. Listen, you might get a growl like the DMX shit, like. But but not because it feels good, because my body hurts. Like,
Oh my god.
all right.
You people.
My other white girl, I'm not gonna lie, and Evan Hastings, but you got them right. Amy Schumer can fucking she's fun. No. I don't want to fuck her. She's funny as shit. But she is funny as hell. Amy is funny as shit.
Boo!
Amy is funny as fuck.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Amy is funny as
I don't.
Amy is not,
it's a shock.
It's
a shock. I'm shocked right now.
Amy's not actually.
Amy
funny.
is funny as shit to me. I'm not gonna lie. Amy's so is her movies. Like
Ellen DeGeneres is funny.
Listen,
she's the funniest white girl ever.
Wow. Okay.
We'll talk about that later. I gotta think about that. Anyway, however, my last honorable mention is I kept going back and forth. I know I picked my pick, but Wanda Sykes is my last honorable mention.
I hate how you stole 3 of my honorable mentions, you bitch.
Wanda Sykes, yeah, like Wanda Sykes. It's a toss up between the two I picked, but I love Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes is hilarious. You should have picked her.
Yeah. Wanda Sykes is
well, no, I forgot who you picked was. Never mind.
Yeah, Wanda Sykes is amazing.
Yeah.
I fuck with Wanda Sykes heavy. But my pick is MoNique.
MoNique.
Listen, oh my goodness, shout out to MoNique. MoNique is fucking amazing. Okay, let me rephrase this. Old MoNique is fucking amazing. listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. My kings and queens, old MoNique that we have right now, she started getting my damn nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not because she woke, because she's 4. That's my hero there. But listen,
you about to say some ages as fuck. Go ahead.
You about to say some fuck.
However, listen, look at MoNique's resume, right? From her stand-ups is fucking amazing. Her old, especially the original Queens of Comedy, fucking great. Not better than the Kings of Comedy. I'm not gonna lie to you, not because they're women, just because King Comedy is fucking amazing. But the original Queens of Comedy is fucking amazing. Her stand-up is fucking amazing. She was on this like basically like your mama jokes before your mama shit. Was her. I forgot the other guy from ATO that does the radio. I forgot his name, but they did all this the mama shit, and she was hilarious on that. Her show, one of the most classic black shows of all time, the Parkers. The Parkers is a classic. Okay, her movies, the movies that she did, like basically you can't find a not a funny like a role that she did that's not funny to me.
Precious.
Outside of Precious, yeah, that's fucked up.
That wasn't supposed to be funny.
It wasn't really funny at all. All right.
I mean, like, I'm sorry, there was one part that was not supposed to be funny, but was still fucking funny.
I hope you talk about the fucking.
When she threw the pan at her?
The pan, man.
All right, cool. I was gonna bring it up, so I was like, all right, I know you ain't supposed to laugh at that, but I'll die.
We all did. We all felt so guilty, and that's how I was.
All right, cool. All right, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Non-stop tickets straight to hell.
Straight gasoline drugs. Anyway, so to me, MoNique is one of the funniest women of all time. To me, and overall, even writing interviews, stand-up shows, movies, everything she did, MoNique is my pick.
So yes, if you look at the entire career resume of every single person involved here, with the exception of my pick that's coming up, MoNique has the most decorated resume out of all of them. Not only is she funny, she's gritty, she's dirty, she's raw in her comedy. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. She transcended from comedy and turned it into she was on the Parkers. She was in Precious, obviously, which she won an Oscar for. She was Ma Rainey in Bessie in like 2015, which was a really good role for her. She had the MoNique show. So listen, MoNique is fantastic. She's as close to an I Can't Fuck With It as you can get without being an I Can't Fuck With It in this particular category. But to me, there are up and coming comedians that have the potential to be what MoNique was, but better. So MoNique, if she kept doing stuff outside of, the TV roles that she was doing, if she stayed with the comedy stuff, MoNique would hold it down much more. But she's kind of stepped away from the comedic scene. I know she's been doing some other stuff, like Dre said, she woke. But no, MoNique, like Dre said, early MoNique, historic in terms of female comedy. But you have to have that continued success and continued existence before others will either eventually catch your legacy or surpass it.
I agree and disagree with Evan. I don't think you have to continuously, like, you are allowed to retire. Like,
yeah,
I don't want you Betty Whiting it up there. I don't need that. That's not funny because I'm just worried you're gonna break a hip. Like, when your time has passed, especially as a woman, there's some type of, I think the saying might be bullshit, but it might have some truth to it. There's something like a lady knows when her time is done. You feel me? Like, she knows when she's like, all right, cool, we hit this mark, time, we're done with this shit. You don't run something into the ground. You leave it high. You don't let that shit decline. Cat Williams.
Is she wrong though? Let's be real. Cat Williams nowadays is nothing like Cat Williams was. So she's not wrong.
Correct. Like, cranking stuff out just because you think you have to and it not being quality is not a good idea. With that being said, I don't think anyone can say anything bad about old MoNique. She was like built into the culture almost, if that makes sense. When I say the culture, I mean the Black culture.
I don't think anyone here questioned what the culture you meant was.
Look, everybody else some people got their own culture.
Even the white guy here knew when you say the culture, it means the culture.
I'm sick of you. If we're talking about culture, you're Asian. White people don't technically have a culture. They borrow from other people's.
Agreed.
Okay, you're not wrong. God damn.
But that's a different conversation. So, back to what we were talking about. MoNique, I think I have to give her the number one spot just again for the culture. But like, MoNique even back then was always kind of hit or miss for me. Still love her, gave her her roses. She did and opened a lot of doors for a lot of comedians thereafter. You know what I mean? But she wasn't always exactly my taste, if that makes sense. But that doesn't take away from, I know she's funny. I would still laugh at some of her shit. It's just being from how I grew up and things like that, I just couldn't always relate. And being that there's such an age gap, sometimes she was just talking about shit I hadn't gotten there yet. As an adult, when I go back, I can watch and sometimes appreciate some of the stuff I didn't get before. But let's be honest, who's going back and rewatching old stand-up?
I wish there was a thumbs down. I have never cared for MoNique, okay? Wow. Number one, all right, now, mind you, I love it when she says baby or however she says, okay? That warms my soul, makes my cervix smile, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All right? But the issue that I have with MoNique is, number one, I just never could relate to her. I never could relate to her. She just wasn't funny to me. Now, I was very happy that she had her own TV show. I was happy, that's a monumental moment and everything else. Everything was very respectful on her show. She didn't do none of that, Wendy Williams mess, okay? She didn't do any of that. I really did appreciate that about her, but she was loud, man. I have that channel on volume 2 and I can still hear her upstairs. And the television's downstairs. So she was very loud, but she said it's because the kid is inside me. My dream finally came true. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, that's good, but honey, listen, I don't know. Why are you so loud? Like you like Foxy Brown. You're gonna need a hearing aid at some point. Now you're gonna be fighting them ladies, okay? Because Foxy can't hear, and normally people who are deaf can't hear, and they start, getting all crazy and amped up. And I'm sorry about that. But yeah, she performed at the prison like 10 years ago. She was in her orange jumpsuit and stuff like that. I tried laughing, but I don't know. I don't know. The Parkers, I got to rewatch it again. I wasn't really allowed to watch it, but the ones episodes I caught, it was okay. Is Hannah Montana on? That's why I flipped the channel. Back to the story. So yeah, she's somebody I can't get jiggy with, and in that movie Precious, I wanted to, uppercut her. I wanted to uppercut her in that film. Come on now.
Well, everybody did though. Everybody wanted to fuck her.
That was such a good role.
She did a good job. Yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah, that is one role that like really if somebody wanted to fuck her up. It's just like Samuel Jackson and Django, and yeah,
Or that guy who plays Joffrey in Game of
oh
Thrones,
yeah,
he quit acting because of that
yeah,
shit.
my point exactly.
Yeah, I completely disagree with Kendra because I can't fuck with it. I think she's a phenomenal comic. And I love all her roles. It's like every time I see like Monique's gonna be on it, I'm like, all right, I know it's gonna be good. Monique ain't never steered me wrong. Always good. I just think, I think she's amazing. Like, yeah, and I agree with Kim. You don't have to like keep trying to put out fucking shit, over and over again. You don't have to do that, to be fucking great. Fucking your word fucking stands for itself.
So Evan, you're next. However, I do want to say this, and Kim will hate me for this. The only really bad thing I hate about MoNique is part of the Parkers when she was a sexual predator. Yeah, I said it. If Pepe Le Pew would get canceled, damn sure Nikki Parker got canceled. She was.
Hell yeah, she was definitely a sexual predator.
Right.
Okay, so then we can't even use that show as reference, which now makes your point much less strong.
I don't give a damn. I didn't say that.
Much less strong. Is that English?
Much less strong.
All right.
I think that is the way you said it.
Yeah, I think it's right. You said it.
I would say I would think the word was weaker.
But or weaker. Weaker is better.
I have 3 honorable mentions. The first one being Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy to me is one of the funniest women out there. Period, point blank. My next honorable mention is actually for my culture, Ali Wong. I love Ali Wong. She's fantastic. She is fucking fantastic. And
she's 10 is pregnant.
Right. My third honorable mention actually is a throwback to what Ken said earlier. Ellen fucking DeGeneres. I'm sorry. Great. I love her. Okay, listen. I have a surprise fourth dishonorable mention. Fuck Amy Schumer. All right, listen. With that being said, my pick was actually Tiffany Haddish. When I said during DeAndre's MoNique answer about how I feel that there are women who are up and coming who could potentially pass MoNique, even though Ken don't like her, I think Tiffany Haddish could down the long run. To me, Tiffany Haddish, even though she didn't have the longest career in stand-up, it's what she does in the movies she's in that is absolutely hilarious to me. I love Tiffany Haddish as, her scenes when she was a host of Saturday Night Live. She's great in front of an audience. She was the best part about Night School. She was really good in Bad Trip. So for me, it's just she's the newer generation to me of comedy, and she's like what I've said all along. I like those raw, dirty comedians who aren't afraid to say whatever the fuck they need to say to make the joke land. So Tiffany Haddish is my pick, and I got to reiterate again, fuck Amy Schumer.
I have a love-hate relationship with Tiffany Haddish. Love, the fact that I'm seeing a Black woman succeed, especially because I feel like Black comedy was like the old hitters were like, on the decline, and I was worried that there weren't going to be any new people to come and take their place, and it was just going to die out, which I hated for me. And Tiffany came along, and I was like, oh, yay. Someone who's actually going to a higher level of comedy that actually will be like national, which is always great because I feel like people never get the attention they deserve, but that's another discussion. She's a hit or miss for me. I would give her a B. And that's just like overall. There's parts where she's great. There's parts where shit just does not land. There's parts where I don't know why she's talking about this shit. And then there's parts in real life where she be doing stuff. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting. Like so I'm just like, it's a mixed bag with Tiffany. I feel like she's not at the point where she's consistent because of the fact that as far as for being on a national level, she's still I would call early. on in her career, hopefully. I feel like she's been getting better, but there was a very fucking rough patch in her fucking career. Okay. But at the same time, I also felt like I have to stand in solidarity because we had other comedians, again, Cat Williams, coming out the side of his neck, talking trash when he should be in a retirement home. It just didn't make any sense. So I have this mixed bag of feelings when it comes to Tiffany Haddish. And so I can't give her the number one spot. I feel like she does have potential to like take it to that next level and be able to leave a stamp as big as MoNique by the time she's done with her career. But it's just too early to call it.
Oh, Tiffany Haddish. All right, so when she first came out, you know, I got excited. I'm like, yes, you know, another Black woman. She from the hood, you know, blase. Well, I just have, I'm a little ratchet. So anybody who's from the hood, I get excited because I'm like, yes, you made it, you know. So I was happy. I got her books. I got everything, supported her. I would like rehearse some of her lines. This is how much I was obsessed with this woman. Okay. And then I realized that she was running out of material and she was using she was using some of that same material from her books and her stand-up. And I'm like, what happened to Tiffany that came first? Because well, you know, she's been around for a very long time. But the very first time I not caught wind, but I went and looked back at her stand-ups was Bill Bellamy, Who's Got Jokes. And she did exceptionally well, you know, but I feel like when it comes to movies, she's funnier. Stand-up, she's not. She does too much. And that's why Marlon Wayans was like, hey, you need to calm down. You know, and mind you, Marlon has always had that crazy, like, you know, exuberant type of thing going on that made you like, bro, like, you need to be on Ritalin? I thought something was wrong with him, but for somebody who is already out there very exuberant, you know, and him saying, hey, you need to calm down, it spoke a lot. But I'm glad she cut her hair. She looks cute with her, you know, bald fade, and I think she and Common are still, you know, going steady. I guess when they both have sex, they can smack in the back of each other's head or something like that.
Why you like this?
With that being said,
dude, I can run to any day. For real.
Yes, I'm a whole vibe. She did like what Cam says. B stands for better, try harder to get an A, but she you know gets a C, like, you know, for me at this point in my life, because I don't get, no, let me give her an F. I don't even get excited like if I see her on television no more. You know,
she failed that fast. That was such a quick final exam. Like, damn, like,
yeah, how you gonna do an F that fast?
Because I realized I'm not a fan anymore. You know, it's like, to me, I seen that movie on Netflix, which was like a prank thing with her, Little Rail, and some other guy.
Yeah, Bad Trip.
Bad Trip. I'm not into that mess. Yeah. I had to watch that. I had to watch that, you know, for a little other thing. I had to, you know, get on another podcast I got on, and I realized like she was annoying the hell out of me, you know, in that movie. And I'm like, bro, like, I had to fast forward to her scenes. So yeah, I mean, if I see her in the streets, I'm gonna still, you know, throw the deuce. I'm not no hater. I'm just keeping it real. Hell, she might not find me funny, and if that's the case, she's a hater.
Oh.
All right, I completely disagree, dude. I think we're gonna Tiffany Haddish is a bad bitch of comedy right now. You know, I can't give her the. You know, I think she's too new to be trying to give the number one spot to. You know, she's too fresh out the box. You know, but she's, you know, definitely fucking. She's definitely putting a mark on comedy. And she's fucking making her fucking way, do her thing, and and she's been like, and she's got another show where she's helping other friends that she knows who who haven't made her, haven't gotten as far. She's helping them get a leg up too. You know, that's definitely admirable. You know, I can't give her number one spot yet, but you know, she's on her way there.
She's coming for that number one spot.
All right, so Tiffany Haddish, a couple things. First things first, I do got y'all some personal about Tiffany Haddish. Just like myself, I was in foster care. She was in foster care. We both made it out, and it's hard to make it out of foster care. Just want to make that shit let everybody know. So, uh, I do respect that from her. I first got introduced to Tiffany Haddish from the original, not original, but the fake reality TV show, Real Husband of Hollywood. She was on that, and she wasn't that bad. Thing about Tiffany Haddish for me is one, yes, Tiffany Haddish. What CJ said. Another thing, what CJ said. She helped other comedians get better, or get the light. I said that. Also, she definitely just won a Grammy as well for her stand up, Black Mitzvah. I personally didn't think it was Grammy worthy, but it is what it is. She definitely got a Grammy for that just this year. My thing about Tiffany Haddish is just like what Cam says, she's hit or miss for me. When Tiffany Haddish first came out, she would do the same roles, even in Girls Trip. In Girls Trip, and I know Ken said she liked the hood rat shit. I like hood rat shit too, but when you play the same role over and over and over and over again, that same hood rat, it doesn't show range for me. And that's my problem. Even in Bad Trip, which Ken is right, that movie was hot garbage.
Thank you.
You guys couldn't tell from the previews that it was going to be hot garbage.
So listen. Everybody.
I never saw the preview.
The context of the movie in general is stupid. Like,
well, no. Hold on, because I'm a big fan of Jackass, and like Jackass 1 and Jackass 2. I am, and so I gave it a try because it was basically that concept. However, it wasn't good. Like I say, even in Bad Trip, she plays the same. Like I like her in which she do other things. Like I loved her in Night School. I'm not a Kevin Hart fan at all, but Tiffany Haddish in Night School was pretty good. Like I like her in roles that she's not playing the same fucking thing over and over.
Can I say something?
Go
ahead. Because I completely understand what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
But keep in mind that it's actually very hard for comedians to break out of those roles. Like most of the time, casting directors don't look at them unless it's for that kind of shit. Unless you have someone to help you get something else. So
you are no.
Like,
you are 100% right.
Me trying to keep people in a box or whatever.
No. Like, you are 100% right. You are 100% right because Ken doesn't know this, but y'all know this. I do not like Kevin Hart comedy at all.
Yeah, he's the one that got her in it.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to Kevin Hart. However, Kevin Hart also played all the same shit, and I just recently gave Kevin Hart respect for Fatherhood. Fatherhood was his best role. I haven't even
watched it yet, but everybody's like, "Oh, he finally did something good." Which is so sad.
He finally did something good.
It's his best. It's his best role. It's really his best role.
I heard the kid is the one that carries it, but I'll see for myself.
The kid did carry it. Still his best role.
But no, he's trying to show that he could have some range.
Yeah. So, and I would like to see Tiffany show range. Now, isn't she doing Kids Said Darnest Things, something like that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I didn't even hear what you said. Say that again.
She's doing Kids Say the Darnest Things.
Kids Say the Darnest Things.
Oh.
So again, I would like to see her in different roles. But Cam, you are right. Producers and cast directors like to put you in this box, which I despise. I do want to be the best, I need to see you out of that role.
I'm gonna give Tiffany Haddish my number 1, and then I'm gonna give MoNique my 1A/2. I'm gonna actually give Miss Pat number 3. Nicole will go ahead and get a 4 for me, and 74th will be Iliza Shlesinger.
I'm going with MoNique number 1, Tiffany Haddish number 2, Ms. Pat number 3, Iliza Shlesinger number 4, and Nicole Randall number 5.
MoNique number 1, straight off of just, you know why. We already explained that. Mm. Tiffany will get 2 on potential. Miss Pat is a very close, right behind 3. Only because she doesn't have as much, like, you know what I mean? Like, she hasn't done as much, but if she did. Anyway, 4 is Angela Johnson. And why the hell did I just say Angela?
Yeah, she ain't on the list.
It's because it's on my TV right now. Because I forgot to name her as an honorable mention before.
She is funny. And she's funny.
I do love Angela. Anyway, yeah, Nicole Randall Johnson, same last name, is my number 4, and Iliza Shlesinger last.
Cam and I have the same fucking ranking, literally. MoNique, Tiffany, and then like I'm not gonna lie to you, Miss Pat is literally right fucking there because out of all 5 of these, she made me laugh the hardest. So Miss Pat's right there at number 3. I'm not gonna lie though, for some reason and it's my Philly brain, I put down Miss Jade and Miss Jade's an old rapper. So Miss Pat number 3, Nicole Randall Johnson number 4, and I'm TJ, goddamn it.
I ain't bored. Number 5.
Yes, number 1, I'm gonna go with Miss Pat, and plus she down with T.I. He showed up at her birthday party. So number 1 is Miss Pat. Number 2 is
don't drink anything in the room with T.I. in the room.
Yeah, straight hood. That was a straight hood answer.
I got some ratchet. Number 2 is Tiffany Haddish for me. Number 3 is MoNique. Number 4, I'll give it to Nicole. And then number 5 is Iliza Shlesinger.
Iliza Shlesinger.
I like that one.